Well, hello everyone. Welcome. So today I wanted to quickly talk about something that I have recently discovered, and yeah, just wanted to share about it. Is about as a recent business owner in the arts field. One of the things which really held me back was going from being a hobbyist to going and approaching your business like a pro. Now, what does that exactly mean? Well, a lot of us who ideally come from other fields and not generally business fields uh, tend to have our thing going on. Like I've got my music going on, so it's already there, and that's yeah, that's kind of what I do. And when I did start my business on the side, it does initially turn out to be quite like a hobby or like part time, you can say, right? You're kind of dabbling with it, you're trying to figure things out, you're excited, you're learning new things along the way, which is great. That's how you learn, right? But some of the things which really have demotivated people around me, especially all the ones who we started together with within our space, is about not going pro in a certain sense. Now, what does going pro mean? Now, I myself was looking at this like an amateur till the point where I learned this one thing. That one thing is that every every profession, every professional, like even a professional athlete, for example, I'll just fiddle with my screen. Yeah, so every professional athlete or any professional, even as a, yeah, as a serious musician, you do have professional hazards. Now, what are professional hazards? Professional hazards, once you kind of get to know them, are the thing which separate the hobbyists from the pros, or separate the ones who are doing it for fun from the ones who are taking it up really seriously and are pursuing it. So, for example, like if you want to become a pro athlete, if you want to become a soccer player, if you want to become a sports person, if you want to become an athlete of the highest order, or at least someone who's pursuing it professionally, what's the one thing that you kind of have to swallow or take it along the stride? Injuries. Now, there's no way you're going to be able to put in 100% if every time you get injured, you start to second guess your very pursuit. If you start to second guess your very pursuit every time you get injured or like hurt or like get a bruise or a scar or a fracture or something like that, then you're not gonna going pro. You're still doing it like a hobby. Now, what's the difference between a pro and a hobbyist is that they mentally just know that this is a professional hazard, that it's a part of soccer, it's a part of running, it's a part of their sport itself, that they are going to have bruises, they are going to have ligament tears, they are going to have fractures, they are going to have cuts. And all of this is kind of just taken in the stride. So every time this happens, it does not make them question the very journey itself. It's just seen as part of the stride. It's just part of the process. So this is the same thing which I kind of had to flip in my own mind when it came to generating leads as well for my business, for both of them, for the investment one and for the network marketing one. Is that when I started speaking with a lot of people, when I started telling myself that I'm going to go out and like speak to 1,000 people a month, how does that look like? In fact, I spoke to quite a bit more than that. It was like 100 people a day is what we had a kind of target, and yeah, like maybe one third of them reply back, and then you take it from there. But the whole idea of going pro was about, if you're especially coming in from a different field, is how brutal it is to take no's. how how brutal it is to take a no's, to be able to hear that someone's not interested in what you offer. And coming from the art side, especially for me, it was a very sensitive thing, because I uh, in my primary thing, that is my music, I express something very deep in me, right? So I'm very connected to the expression. So I'm very connected to the whole thing itself. But coming in here, yeah, it was a totally different ball game. It was totally different approach to everything. And yeah, as a business owner, you are bound to see a lot of no's, but then that's where the yeses lie. So I actually went on and told myself that I'm going to be able to take 5,000 no's. Why? Why am I going for 5,000 no's? Because I know for example, in my network marketing business, all I need to hit a legacy income worth of rank is 100 yeses, 100 teammates to join, 100 people to be part of my dream. I just need 100 yeses. So the question that I asked myself is, in order to so-called get my 100 teammates, in order to have this business set up in a way that it supports my music for the rest of forever, how willing am I to take the nose? And I put it like this. The answer is no matter how many no's come along my way, I'm going to be taking it, because it just does not matter. The thing in front of you is the dream in front of you is so much more valuable, is so much more clearer. And uh, what if you put the opposite into it? What if you tell yourself, what if you did not achieve this goal or this dream of yours? How shattered? And that really, gives me nightmares. That really just tells me, no, it's not worth it. Let's go for it. It just doesn't matter. Like nothing matters. It just doesn't matter. So when I start looking at the complete picture, that is the long-term vision of that, this business helps me support my music, helps me be able to set up the music show that I want, which is what I'm here for, which is my main purpose in life. Yeah. So when I can see that vision encapsulated into this, taking the step from being a hobbyist or like somebody who's just dabbling with it to going pro into it, that is going all out, being able to take as many no's as it takes to get the real yeses, to get the ones who are going to grow with you, get the real teammates who are going to be, who totally align with you, who are part of your, how do you say, like your avatar, and are willing to grow with you as well. In order to get those 100, how many no's would it take? 5,000? I'm up for it. This switch in the mind completely changes everything. You just literally become fearless about communication. You just literally just nothing matters. Just nothing matters at all. Because you're not looking at anybody as a potential yes. You're just not looking at it at all. You're just like going straight. That's it. You're just going straight. You are completely detached from the result, not in a very meditative way, though it does feel that way, but it's just that when you see the full goal together, and if it's hard for you to visualize it, I would really recommend maybe writing this down, drawing it out, and probably sticking it out somewhere in your bedroom or anywhere where you can see it each day. To just get that picture back, just get that bigger picture back, that it just doesn't matter, just does not matter. Nothing matters in front of this big goal that you've got. That is the switch I found in going, so-called pro from being an amateur or a part-timer or someone who's dabbling with their newfound business is the ability to take notes, to be able to just go ahead, move on, and just keep going towards what's necessary, what's where are the yeses, where are your ideal so-called teammates or customers, if you will, whatever is your field of work. So yeah, this switch I feel really stops a lot of people from proceeding, and it really made me want to share that is do not have inhibitions about sharing what you have to offer. Do not care at all how it is received or how it's felt, because what someone thinks about you is none of your business. It's in their head, it's happening inside of them. It's not happening in self at all. So that's kind of what I figured out, and I thought it would be a good idea to maybe share it. And those are a little bit of little tiny itsy bitsy words of wisdom for today, and I will see you soon. And yeah, if you're interested in what I do, yeah, apart from being a music composer, I'm a full-time music producer and music composer. Apart from that, I run uh, an investment company for artists, and I am a part of a beautiful high ticket offer, which is an amazing offer, especially for creatives like us who are, on our own, live in our own genius zone, live in our own ways, and do not want to be told what to do. So if you're interested in what I do, just get in touch with me, DM me maybe, and or visit my website, which you see everywhere, ticklemiwith.com. That's my artist name, and yeah, we take it from there. Yeah, awesome. I will see you soon in another live, and till then, I hope you do well.